Hello everyone and welcome back to Hachinan Culture Japan. I'm Hayachi coming to you from Japan. Today I'd like to talk about BL or boys love. It's actually been around as a genre for quite a long time, but in recent years we've started seeing more BL anime and live action adaptations on platforms like Netflix. It's definitely become a more popular and visible genre than it used to be. So today, I'd like to share more thoughts about BL. Stick around until the end. Now then, when it comes to BL, I'm honestly not that knowledgeable about it. In fact, one of the reasons I choose this topic is because I want to learn more about this culture myself. I think the first BL title I ever came across was about 10 years ago. I happened to notice a manga cover in a bookstore that caught my attention. It was Sekaiichi Hatsukoi, or in English, the world's greatest first love, the case of Ritsu Onodera. I've always liked romance stories, and the BL section happened to be right next to the area I was browsing. Being a curious manga fan, I picked up a few volumes and headed straight to the checkout. When I started reading them, I found them surprisingly entertaining. At the same time, they felt a little different from the romance manga I was used to. Maybe it was the author's imagination, or maybe it was the reader's imagination. It almost felt like taking an imagined relationship between two male characters and turning it into an entire story. I'm not sure if I'm explaining it very well, but I found it fascinating. After that, I ended up buying a few more BL titles. One thing I noticed is how much variety there is within the genre. Some stories are very explicit and leave little to the imagination. Others focus on sweet, refreshing and completely platonic relationship. Personally, I tend to enjoy school stories with a senior-junior relationship and office romances featuring a boss and an employee. Like I mentioned earlier, I've been noticing more and more BL titles on Netflix these days. Whenever I start feeling a little of regular romance anime or dramas, BL can be a really refreshing change of pace. So if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments. I'd love to check them out sometime. As for some of the titles I've watched recently on Netflix, one anime I really enjoyed was 新しい上司はド天然. The English title is My New Boss is Goofy. It's a fun and heartwarming series, and I found myself smiling through a lot of it. And when it comes to live action movies, I really enjoyed Cherry Maho the movie. 30歳まで童貞だと魔法使いになれるらしい. The English title is Cherry Magic 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard, the movie. The title sounds completely ridiculous, but there's part of them charm. Another movie I really liked was Egoist. It's a beautiful and emotional film that stayed with me long after I finished watching it. If you are interested in BL and haven't seen it yet, I think it's definitely worth checking out. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.
Maybe that's why people have been pairing up Goku and Vegeta for decades.